Hey, I'm Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. Oh, have you seen this? 20,000 Leagues Under Gallup. That sound you hear is my microwave going. I'm going to make some coffee. And it's kind of interesting because I drank really good coffee in my studio for probably 20 years or so. I started drinking Starbucks a long time ago. And I got to the point where it became an expense. You know, a pound of coffee a week, it's about $60 a month just for coffee. And so I make some coffee and then drink about a half a cup, and the rest of it's tossed out, you know, as if, what am I doing? Or you can microwave it, but microwaving coffee is not exactly the best thing to do. So I'm trying this Nescafe Classico, and I was doing this cheap stuff, classic roast. The cheap stuff is just as good, and it's cheaper. Seems like it's just as good anyway. So that's what I'm making right now. Ooh, look at that frothy. It's okay. I think the other stuff is better. The cheap stuff I think might be better. But I wanted to do a video and show you this. This is, if you go to NaziClowns.com, you can learn about what that suitcase means. And this is what I consider to be the first painting, the first drawing in that series. Book 1, page 1. It's of that, the breakfast table where the young couple is going to be having their last breakfast before they go to the train station, which is going to take them to the work camp. And they take their luggage with them, and they leave their luggage. They forget the luggage on the siding, at the railroad siding. So if you want to learn about that, you can go to www.naziclowns.com to look at that. But I wanted to show you that piece because I wanted to talk about that video I put up, the one that I put up accidentally. It went public, and it was accidentally public. And I had wanted it to be an unlisted video, and you know, I just uploaded it and forgot to put unlisted. And then when I found out that it was public, I immediately went and changed it to unlisted. And then after I did that, I went back and read the comments. And then after I read one of the comments, I went ahead and put it back as public. So you can go and check that out if you'd like. But I wanted to tell you and to explain that to you, because you are in fact my viewers. And I don't have that many viewers anymore, but I do have a few. And that video was a personal video to Teresa, who's on this channel, and she's a friend of mine. And she is more than a friend of mine. She's a patron. She's a patron. She has purchased my work, and she's assisting me in this new work that I'm doing. And I appreciate that. You know, for people to like your work is one thing, but for them to actually buy your work, it puts an exclamation point on, hey, I really like your work. Well, if you really like it, how come you don't buy? Well, you know. But when someone actually buys your work, you know, it means that they like it well enough that they want it. They want it to own it. They want it on their wall. So I appreciate that, and I've told her that many times, that I appreciate her being a collector of my work. So that video was a mistake that I put up, but I went ahead and left it up, and so now I'm just explaining why why that was a personal video that I screwed up and put up as a public video. But it's that video went out to my friend and my patron, Teresa. So now you know what that was about, and I'm not going to be putting up any more videos like that, and I'm not going to be talking about my work anymore, because it's just not what I want to do. It takes me away from what I'm doing, and so I have to do what I do, and what my work is not making videos about it. That's something that a person that maybe they want to, that's what they want to do. That's not what I want to do. So, but you will be seeing my work, when the time's right. But I'm in a process right now of working toward finding out what that's going to be. And it's a process. It's not something I haven't. Well, I don't want to get too much involved with that either, because it's just what it is. It's like if a person's a writer, they have to sit down and actually write the book. And so if they talk about writing the book, then and if other people are talking about them writing the book, then it's not the artist, the writer, they don't need feedback. The artist and the writer need to figure it out on their own and then give what they produced to the public. And so that video that I put up was to Teresa, just to talk about the process that I was going through. But I'm not going to be talking to anybody about the process that I'm going through. And I mean nobody, because it has to be something that comes from me. So that's what I'm doing, and I just wanted to explain that, and I'm very happy that Teresa has my work, and very thankful that she's helping me with my work, and that's a big deal. That's a real big deal. Artists need people to help them. They do. And a lot of artists, they have their spouse or their parents or a trust fund or whatever it is, But most people need help that do this kind of work. But I'm going to do it regardless. I've been doing it for all these years, so I'm not going to stop doing it. But it's nice to have somebody that thinks enough of what you're doing to say, hey, I can help you. I'll help you. So thank you, Teresa. And I'm Ella Rodney. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.